Welcome to Blind Bankers of India. The videos uploaded on this channel are recorded for educational purposes. These are specially designed for persons with vision impairment. Press the bell icon to subscribe to our channel.
Hello friends, I am Dinesh Thole. Today I am going to demonstrate the Kite app, which is a trading app provided by Zerodha. Today it's my first recording. I have never done this demonstrations before. So actually I am also a beginner into the share market, and just 15-20 days back I have downloaded this app and I have started using the Zerodha platform. So I thought that I should demonstrate as to what is accessible in this app, what is not accessible, how we can add funds to the trading account, how we can add stocks to the watch list, and how we can buy and sell. So I am demonstrating this Kite app on the iPhone. So without delay, let's get started.
Kite.
I am
Double tap
opening
to
the
open.
Kite app.
Alert. Face ID authentic. Try again. Face not recognized. Try face ID. Cancel. But cancel. Try face ID again. Try face ID. Face ID authenticated. Kite. Market watch. Heading.
Okay, so the I have allowed my Face ID for authentication purpose, so that I don't have to enter my user ID password again and again. You can allow Face ID or Touch ID, whatever it may be. So in the Kite app, at the bottom we have 5 tabs. Let's listen to those. I'll swipe from left to right at the bottom.
Selected. Watch list. Tab 1 of 5. Orders. Tab 2 of 5. Portfolio. Tab 3 of 5. Apps. Tab 4 of 5. KM 9582. Tab 5 of 5.
All right. So we will be looking at each of these tabs, not in exact sequence. And in these tabs, whenever we are going to click, we are going to find sub options or sub tabs within each of the tabs. So first we will look at how we can add funds to our trading account. So I am going to the last tab.
KM 9582. Tab 5 of 5.
So
Selected.
when open
KM
this,
9582. Tab 5 of 5.
so once we open this, on the top left side, when I am touching the screen,
Nifty
let's see
59200.
what all we
Overview.
can
Version 3.0.
hear.
Logout. Use. Invite friend. Funds. Indian rupee sign. Funds. Indian rupee sign. Button. User ID. Dinesh Kela. Tab for account. Heading. Account. Heading. Account.
Yeah.
Heading.
So this is, I'm on the extreme left, and I'm swiping to the right.
Tab for overview. Dinesh Kailash Thol. User ID. KM 9582. Email. Tholdinesh@gmail.com. Funds. Indian rupee sign. Button.
Yeah, we have the funds where we can add funds. I will show you that in just a moment. Let's just explore the other options.
Profile. Button.
Profile,
Settings. Button.
settings,
Console.
console,
Portfolio.
portfolio,
Tradabook.
trade book,
P&L.
P&L. This is the P&L statement,
IPO.
IPO,
Support. Button.
support,
Invite friends.
invite
Button.
friends,
User manual.
user
Button.
manual,
Logout. Button.
logout.
Version 3.0.18
Version.
build 99. Overview.
So now when we want to add funds,
Nifty
for
59251.
example,
Nifty Bank.
so
Star
what
charts
we
indicate
do
52
is,
week funds.
I will go to the funds option button.
Equity. India. Commodity. Indian rupee. Equity. Indian rupee sign 1621.81.
Okay, so in the funds right now it is showing the account balance. Friends, of course, this is personal information, but then I thought that demonstration of these options was necessary. So I hope you understand.
Nifty
Okay,
59200.
let's go
Funds.
ahead
Indian rupee
and
sign.
see
Button.
how we can add funds.
User ID. Dinesh. Tap. Fund. Profile. Funds. Indian rupee sign. Button.
Okay, when I'm clicking on this funds button,
Funds.
okay,
Possibly. Back.
now here we are at the back.
Selected.
We'll
Equity.
write.
Tab 1 of 2.
See again, so equity tab 1 of 2,
Commodity. Tab 2 of 2.
commodity tab 2 of 2. So equity is the one which we will be looking at. I have never gone into commodities, so that is something which I will not be demonstrating. So we are already
Selected. Equity.
on the
Tab 1 of
equity
2.
tab.
Commodity. Margin available.
So now it says margin available. Just
Indian rupee sign 1621.81.
This is the fund balance.
Add funds.
Okay, when we click on the add funds option,
Text field is editing. Insertion point at start.
okay, here we have to type the amount and then we get the various options for mode of payment.
Text field is editing. Pay with. Only transfers from below account. Indian rupee sign. Enter amount. Text field is editing. Character mode. Only transfers from below accounts are valid. Bank of India X0027.
Okay, so we can add funds only from the account which we have provided at the time of opening account with zerodha. So after entering the amount, we get various options for a mode of payment through our account.
Pay with.
Pay with
UPI. Image.
UPI.
Gift card. Logo other. Google Pay. Image.
Google Pay.
Handwriting. Logo other. Net banking. Image.
net banking.
1.
So I personally prefer Google Pay. It could be individual choice. So once I enter the amount and click on the Google Pay option, what will happen is the Google Pay app would automatically open up and then you would follow the same process of funds which you would normally use for paying on Google Pay. So the same process is followed. So this is with regard to adding of funds. So once you add the funds through Google Pay or whatever, it gets reflected in the trading account. Now I'll go back from here.
Screen 11. Possibly. Back. Heading not found. Balance. Indian rupee. Possibly. Back. Possibly.
So
funds.
Here what happens is there is no exact, the voiceover does not say back button, but it determines that possibly back. So this is something which we have to keep in mind. But always, as usual in iOS apps, the back button is towards the top left side of the screen. So this is with regard to the adding of funds is concerned. Now let's look at other options on this tab.
Opening balance. Margin. 0. View state. Available cash. 1000. Pay in. Span. Realized. Unrealized. Expo. Ad hoc. Liquid. Stock. Total collateral. 0.0. Option premium. 0. Option premium. 0. Possibly. Back. Possible. User manual. Selected. KM 9005. Funds. Indian rupee. Profile. Settings. Button.
Okay. In the settings, I can demonstrate this. What we can do. As I told you about allowing Face ID and all. Here is the place where we do that.
Settings. Theme. Light. Possibly. Camera. Dark. Possibly. Camera.
So this is the theme which you want to set on the app, which is not really applicable to us.
Full screen. May not work on certain devices. Selected. Order notifications.
Order notifications. Here you can set this to on. As I have set it to on, it's selected, it is saying. So any order placements, whatever you do, you will get a notification.
Selected. Face ID.
Face ID is selected again. So this is where you allow either touch ID or face ID depending on your phone to allow access so that you don't have to type in your user ID password again and again.
Chart.
This is the chart again, quite visual, which may not be applicable to us.
Chart IQ. Possibly. Camera. Trading view.
Trading view.
Possibly. Camera. Possibly. Camera.
Yeah. So these are certain options. The app is partially accessible, but we can get used to it once we use the app, keep using the app.
Settings.
So I'll go back here.
Settings. Setting. Settings. Settings. Theme. Setting.
Again, so sometimes the back button is, we have to really search for it.
11.
Or
Settings.
it doesn't get clicked.
Settings.
Which is exactly what is happening currently.
Theme. Light. Theme. Settings. Theme. Settings.
Okay.
Kite.
So
Account. Heading.
I have clicked on the settings to get out of here.
Account. Heading. Tap for overview.
Now
selected.
let's
KM
go to
9582 tab 5 of 5.
So the last tab we have looked at, this is the 5th tab. So it says KM, that is whatever is your user ID, that's what it will announce. Now let's go to the watch list tab, which is the first tab where we can search for and add stocks which we want to keep watching and then put for buying or selling, whatever it may be. So I'm touching the bottom left side of the screen to go to the first tab.
Watch list. Tab 1 of 5.
Okay, so double tap.
Selected. Watch list. Tab 1 of 5.
So when we come to the watch list tab, there are again 5 watch lists provided by Zerodha. I will demonstrate that.
Search and add. Search and add.
Okay, this is search and add option.
Watch list 5 tab 5 of 5. ONGC. Last. Search and add. Watch list 5 tab 5 of 5.
Watch list 5.
Watch list 4 tab 4 of 5.
Watch list 4.
Watch list 3 tab 3 of 5.
3.
Watch list 2 tab 2 of 5.
Watch list 2.
Selected. Watch list 1 tab 1 of 5.
Watch list 1. So what happens is Zerodha on the Kite app has provided us with 5 watch lists. So under each watch list we can add 50 stocks of various companies. So 50 and then 5 watch lists. So 5 into 50, that is around 250 stocks we can add on the watch list. So now I'm on the first watch list.
Selected. Watch list 1 tab 1 of 5.
Yeah, this is the first watch list where there are some stocks added by default in the Kite app. Then
watch list 2 tab 2 of 5.
Watch list 2 tab. So this is again another tab.
Watch list 3 tab 3 of 5.
Watch list 3.
Watch list 4 tab 4 of 5. Watch list 5 tab 5 of 5.
Watch list 5. So I am going to the watch list 1 tab where there are certain stocks already added.
Nifty 15. Star charts indicate 50. Bank. Last trade. Gold bees. Last. Search and add. Nifty 50. Search. Bank. Equity. Gold bees. Gold bees. Field. Search and add. Watch list. Watch list 2. Selected. Watch list 1 tab 1 of 5.
So watch list 1 is already selected. In this watch list, when I am touching the center of the screen,
Bank. Last. Gold bees. Filter items.
So we can filter items and then I am swiping to the right where various stocks are added.
Gold bees. Last traded price. 41.51 segment. NSE. Absolute change. Plus 0.45 change percent. Plus 1.10%.
Okay, so this will announce as to what was the last traded price on this stock. So today when I'm recording this is a Saturday. So again, this is not during the market hours. It's a holiday. So this is showing the last price which is of yesterday. So I'm swiping to the right to the next stock.
Bank. Last traded price. 929.05 segment. NSE. Absolute change. Plus 4.05 change percent. Plus 0.44%.
Okay, so it's telling the price of HDFC. So each stock when we add, they have been given, each company has been given with a specific code. So the stock is represented as a short name. So let's go to the next stock.
Hindu last traded price, 2089.45 segment, NSE, absolute change, plus 97.40 change percent, plus 4.89%.
So these are the various stocks which are added on the stock list. This is the watch list 1.
Infi, last traded price, 674.20 segment, NSE, absolute change, plus 9.25 change percent,
again,
plus 1.39%.
Infosys, so they have given short names. So this is watch list 1. Now what I will show you is, let's go to the watch list 2 where I have nothing, and then we can add some stock there.
Selected. Watch list 1 tab 1 of 5. Watch list 2 tab 2 of 5. Selected. Watch list 2 tab 2 of 5.
Okay.
Nifty.
I have
Search.
clicked on
Nifty
watch list
59,250.
2.
Nifty Bank. Star chart. Funds. Possibly. Use the search bar to add instruments to your watch list.
Okay. So this means that there is no stock added on this list. So let's do that.
Nothing here. Filter items. Total number of items. Search and add.
Search and add is the option which we have to select.
Text field. Is editing. Insertion point at start.
Okay. So I can type here,
Cap Y. Cap T. Cap T.
say Tata Steel.
Cap A. Cap A. Cap T. Cap T. Cap A. Cap A. Space. Space. Tata. Cap S. Cap S. Cap T. Cap T.
Okay. So the moment I keep typing, we will get the search results. So from that we can choose.
NSE. Tata Steel. Tata Steel Long Pro. Possibly. Add. NSE. Possible.
And
NSE.
then
Tata Steel.
there
Tata
is
Steel
a
BSL.
add button
Clear. Search
under
head. Clear.
ahead of each stock.
NSE. Tata Steel. Tata Steel BSL. Possibly. Add. NSE. Tata Invest. Tata Investment Corp.
Yeah.
Possibly. Add.
So possibly add. Again, the button is not spoken, but voiceover is giving us a hint that okay, this is the add option.
NSE. Tata Steel Long Pro.
Okay, so Tata Steel Long Pro. Okay, so this is something if I want to add, I swipe to the right
Possibly. Add.
and click on this.
Possibly. Tick.
Possibly ticked. That means this stock has been now added to the watch list. So I have added this to the watch list too. So I'll go back now.
NSE. Tata Steel. Possibly. Back. Possibly. Switch between different market to watch.
Okay, now let's see if the stock has got added.
Nifty Bank. 19. Star charts indicate 50. Commodity. Indian rupees. Switch between. Selected. Orders. Tab. Portfolio. Nifty Bank. Funds. Star charts indicate 50. Commodity. Indian rupee. Switch. Selected. Orders. Portfolio. Nifty 50. Tata Steel. Last traded price. 216.90 segment.
There you go.
NSE. Absolute change. Minus 3.90 change percent. Minus 1.77%.
Okay, so I have gone to the top, towards the top left side. I touched on that. So Tata Steel is added. You can listen once again.
Filter. Tata Steel. Last traded price. 216.90 segment. NSE. Absolute change. Minus 3.90 change percent. Minus 1.77%.
Okay, so it's telling the last price, how much increase or decrease there was in the stock yesterday. So this is how we add the stock, whichever we want to add.
Tata Steel. Last traded price.
Now when I'm
216.90
clicking on
segment.
this,
NSE. Absolute change. Minus 3.90 change percent. Minus 1.77%.
when I'm clicking on this, let's see what options we get.
Tata Steel. Last traded price. Airplane mode on. Status bar item. Airplane mode 11. 20.
So
11.
here
23.
the
Status bar
app
item.
is
Swipe down with 3 fingers to reveal
feature.
Airplane mode on.
1 second. Okay.
Tata Steel.
Tata Steel. So when I'm touching the, I'm swiping
Airplane
to
mode
the
on.
right.
Dinesh. 3. Dinesh. Airplane mode on.
So app is sometimes refreshing and that's why it goes to the status bar.
Tata Steel.
So I'm
Segment,
swiping to
NSE.
the right. So this is the area where certain things are not accessible.
Last traded price. 216.90.
I'm swiping to the right.
Absolute change. Minus 3.90. Change percent. Minus 1.77%. Buy.
Okay, this is the buy option.
11. Airplane mode on.
The app is
Tata
again.
Steel. Segment. Absolute change
We
percent.
have to
Minus 1.
swipe
Buy.
very fast. Buy is there.
Sell.
Sell.
View chart.
View chart.
Create GTT.
Create
Button.
GTT.
Market depth. Bid.
Market
Orders.
depth.
00000 QTY. 11. 24. Tata. Segment. Last. Abs. Change. Buy. Sell. View. Create G. Market depth. 0.00. Tata Steel. Segment. Last traded
Okay,
price.
so here this is
216.90.
the screen usually which is quite not very comfortable to use as you are observing. But anyways, we can definitely still manage with this screen.
Absolute change percent. Minus 1.77%.
So you
Buy.
hear this?
Sell. View. Create. Market. 0.0000000000.
I'm swiping very
Show
fast.
open. 225.00.
Open price.
Tata Steel. Segment.
Okay, again it's going back. So this screen is very not very easy to use.
Change. Buy. Sell. View. Create. 0.0000. Tata. Change. Buy. Set. View. Create. 0.000000. Tata. Segment. Last traded price.
So it's
216.90.
actually we have to swipe very fast so as to move ahead, and it doesn't scroll very fast and keeps bringing us back to the same position.
Tata. View. Create. 0.000000. Show. High. 225. High. Low. 215.00.
Yeah.
Close. 220.80.
Yeah. So open, high, low, close. This is the information we are getting here. There is a lot of information regarding market depth and all that, the bracket price and all, but that is something which is not very accessible. But as far as buying is concerned, selling is concerned, that is accessible, which we would be looking at in the coming section.
11. 90%. Dinesh.
So
Screen
I'll
screen
just
recording in
go
progress.
back from here.
Screen recording. Stop. Cancel. Button. Z5. Kite. Double tap to open. Kite. Tadast.
Okay, so I have come out of
Dinesh. 2 of 3
this.
Wi-Fi bars. Portfolio. Tab 3 of 5.
Okay, now I'm again back to the tabs. So I will go to watch list 1. So now let's see how we can actually buy a stock.
Nifty 59,000. Tadast. Last. Fill. Total. Search and add. Watchlist 5 tab 5. Watchlist 4 tab. Tadast. Last trade. Start. Tadast. Filter. Total. Search and watchlist. Watchlist 4 tab. Watchlist 3 tab 3. Selected. Watchlist 2 tab 2. Watchlist 1
Okay,
tab 1
I
of
was
5.
on watch list 2, and now I'm going to watch list 1. So before buying and selling, I will also show you how we can remove the particular stock from the watch list. So let's say now I am on
Selected. Watchlist 2 tab 2 of 5.
watchlist
Selected.
2.
Watchlist 2 tab 2 of 5.
And the stock which I have added is Tata Steel, and I don't want that, and I want to remove it. So what I am doing is I will double
Star
tap
charts. Tadast. Last
and
traded price.
hold
216.90
on this
segment. NSE. Absolute change. Minus 3.9. Edit
Okay.
watchlist. Save.
edit watch list. So I am double tap and hold. So now friends, this is the area where there is lack of accessibility, but still we can manage it. So what happens is,
Possibly. Back. Name. Watchlist 2. Text. Button.
okay, so this is the button.
Button.
So what happens is, friends, on the watch list, when we are coming to the edit watch list, this button is actually the stock. So if, let's say, if you have multiple stocks on the particular watch list, and when you long hold and come to this option, you will always find voiceover speaking as button 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 for every stock when we keep swiping. Now here we don't know actually which stock is what and which button is what. But then what can be done is, let's say if you know the sequence of your watch list, like for example, you know in the watch list, if you have one stock or second stock is what, first stock is what, third stock is what, if you know that, then you can come here and delete that. But otherwise this is actually not accessible. But now that we have only one stock in this watch list 2, that is why we are getting one button only. Button. So if I double tap this,
Edit watchlist.
and then after double tapping
Edit watchlist. Possibly. Back. Save.
I click on the save option.
Market watch.
Okay.
Heading.
Now you will find that my stock has got deleted.
Search and add. Total number of items 0/50.
Yeah, total number of items 0/50. So as I said earlier, we can add up to 50 stocks in one watch list. So we have total 5 watch lists.
Total number.
Okay,
Search and watchlist. Watchlist 4 tab 4 of 5.
I'll go
Watchlist 3
back.
tab. Selected. Watchlist 2. Watchlist 1 tab 1 of 5.
Now I'll go to the watch list 1 option.
Selected. Watchlist 1 tab 1 of
Now
5.
in watch list 1 we have multiple stocks which have some I have added and some are by default. So
Equity. Indian rupee sign 1000. Infi. Last traded price. Hindu Nilver.
We
Last
have
traded price.
Infi, we have
2089.45 segment.
Hindustan
NSE. Absolute
Unilever.
change. Bank. Last traded price. 929.05 segment. NSE. Absolute change. Plus 4.05 change percent. Plus 0.44%.
Okay, now this is HDFC Bank. Let's say for example I want to buy this stock. I'll go in here, double
Bank.
tap
Last
on
traded price.
HDFC Bank.
929.05 segment. NSE. Absolute change. Plus 4.05 change percent. Plus 0.44%.
Okay, so once I double tap, I am swiping to the right now.
Bank. Segment. Last traded price. 929.05. Segment. NSE.
Okay, segment is NSE or BSE, whether you want it on NSE National Stock Exchange or the BSE Bombay Stock Exchange. This we have to choose when we are actually adding a particular stock to the watch list. So this my stock is on the NSE platform. I want to buy this on the NSE platform. So
Last traded price. 929.05.
this is the last traded price.
Absolute change. Plus 4.05.
So how much change there has been? Absolute change.
Change percent. Plus 0.44%.
in terms of, now it is expressing in terms of percentage.
Buy.
Okay, now this is the buy option. I double tap on buy option. Okay, now we have come to the buy screen. Let's see what we hear.
Possibly. Back. Bank. Exchange. NSE. Last traded price. 900. Absolute change. Plus 4 dot. Change percent. Plus 0 dot. Tap to switch between transaction type.
Okay, tap to switch between transaction type. Now as already we have clicked on the buy, so the by default the transaction type is buy, but here we can select whether buy or sell. So here we don't need to go, as we have already clicked on buy option in the previous screen.
Place an order for the number of stocks or lots entered here. Quantity.
Okay, quantity,
Lot 1.
lot 1.
Place an order at this price. Price. Tick. 0.05.
Now this is in terms of percentage.
0. 1. Text field.
Okay.
Double tap
so
to edit.
This is 0, 1. Now this is, friends, actually the quantity. Now precisely if you are a beginner, when you are looking at this app for the first time, you will not realize as to which text box is what, because again there is accessibility issue. But when we double tap on this edit box,
Text field. Is editing. 1. Insertion point at start.
so we have to again double tap so that we can go to the insertion point of end
Insertion point at end.
of the text box, and here I can modify or add whatever quantity I want to add. I can enter that. So by default it is having 1. If
9.
I delete
1.
I delete 1, so now I can either enter 2, 3, 4 or whatever I want to enter.
Delete.
So I will enter 1 for now again.
Possibly. Right arrow. 1. 1.
Okay, so 1 quantity I have entered.
Possibly. Back. Abs. Change. Tap. Place. Lock. Place an order. Tick. 0. 0.0. 929. 0. Text field. Is editing. 1. Character mode.
Friends, please
Insertion point at
ignore
end.
whatever 0 and all, whatever it is saying. That is not very relevant. Now next, let's go right after adding the quantity.
0.0. 929.05. Text
Okay,
field.
so this is
Double
the
tap to edit.
current price of the stock. That means yesterday whatever price was there, this is the price at which the stock was last traded. Now let's go further.
Tap to pick price from market depth.
Okay, so this option will pick the price from the market, whatever is the latest. So if you are placing the order during market time. So let's go further.
Choose a product code to avail leverage or buy for long-term trades.
Okay,
Product.
now we have to choose what are the different order types what we have. We will look at those. So again, swiping to the right.
Cash and carry CNC.
Cash and carry CNC. So cash and carry CNC is the one which we normally choose if we want to, once we buy the stock, if you want to have the stock for more than 1 day or 2 days or whatever it may be. So this stock, once if you choose CNC, then the stock will get credited to your demat account after T+2 working days. So this is generally the option which we choose. Now if I click on this option, friends,
Cash and carry CNC.
now again, as a new beginner, we would not know whether the option has got selected or not selected, or checked or unchecked, because voiceover does not say anything. And this is exactly the reason why I wanted to record this demonstration, because as a newbie we will never know what is happening, and then we will feel that this is not accessible. So but the good thing is that whenever we are clicking on any of these options do get selected, irrespective whether voiceover does not say that whether it's selected and all, but it gets selected. So I have clicked on the cash and carry option which I wanted to select.
Margin intraday score off. MIS.
Now, this is the second option, margin intraday, as if you want to buy it on the same day and then again sell it on the same day, this is the option which we use, MIS, margin intraday square off. So if you choose this option, irrespective of after buying, if you don't sell it, zerodha will automatically sell it for you. So this is usually used for intraday trading. Let's go further.
Choose an order type to determine at what price the order is to. Order.
Okay, now we come to the order type. So first we have selected CNC, that is we want to hold the stock for more than a day. So more than a day means it could be any number of days, months, or years, whatever it may be. So now let's choose the order type.
Market.
Now this is the market order. So market order means it will be you will be buying the stock at the price where you have to where whatever will be the current price in the market, which keeps changing every seconds. That is the price you will be buying the stock at.
Limit.
Now next is limit. So limit is the order type where you can actually specify at what price you want to buy. So this is my personal favorite. I click on this.
Limit.
So what the advantage of this is, you can specify the price where you would like to buy the stock. Say for example, now if this is at 929 and you feel that no, I want to buy at 925. So this is where we can enter the price. Now when we choose this limit option, remember we went to the earlier quantity and the price box. So I again swipe to the left to go back to the box where I can actually enter
tap to pick
the
price from market
price.
depth 0.0 929.05 text field. Double tap to edit 929.0. Insertion point at end.
Okay, now when I'm clicking this, again go to insertion point at end, go to the end of the page.
9.
You
Delete.
can delete
5.
this
Delete. 0.
current
9.
price
Full stop. Delete. 9. Delete. 2. Delete. 9. Delete. Delete.
and enter the price what we want to buy at. So
9.
9
2. 2. 5. 5.
Okay, this is the price which I feel is right for me for buying this stock. So for this, specifying the price at which we want to buy the stock, we have to choose the limit order. And this is best because till we are swiping and doing the transaction, what happens is price is changing every minute, every second, I would say. So this is the best option for us to use, so that the fluctuation can be avoided. Again, it's personal preference. So now here I have entered the price.
Possibly. Back. Tap. Play. Lock. Place and tick. 0. 0.0. Text field. Is editing. 925. Character mode.
So,
Insertion point at end.
So the box which is after the quantity is the price box where we actually enter the price.
Tap to pick price from market depth.
Again, we will not be selecting this because we are going for a limit order.
Choose a product. Cash and carry CNC. Margin. Choose an order type to determine market.
Market limit. Okay, so limit I have already clicked on, and that is why I have gone to that box and entered the price. You can do it vice versa also. First enter the price in the box and then choose limit order. That is also perfectly fine. Let's go further.
Stop loss. SL.
Stop loss, again this is another type of order that you can choose if you want to specify a stop loss, you want to limit your loss. So this is what you can choose.
Stop loss market. SLM.
Again, this is one more type of order. Friends, I am not going to go in every detail of each order because I am also a beginner and I have not used most of these order types. We can definitely search on the internet and learn about these various order types. Let's go further.
Advanced.
Advanced. Then again, these are again further advanced order types.
Choose between regular and advanced order types. Regular.
Regular. Okay, this is, we have to click on regular option. By default it is selected itself, but a voiceover as usual will not announce that. Let's go further.
Bracket order.
Bracket order we have. Then
Cover order.
Cover order.
Aftermarket order.
Aftermarket order. Now friends, as I am recording this session on a Saturday where the markets are having holiday, so this aftermarket order is very useful. I'll just double click on this.
Aftermarket order.
So we can place orders even after market hours, so as to the orders will get executed during the market hours. So we have specified the price, say 925 we wanted, one stock we want to buy, and we have chosen C and limit order, and then here we have chosen the order as after market order. Now let's go further.
Define the lifetime of the order. Validity.
Okay, validity, again this is not
Day.
yeah, this is day by default.
Immediate or cancel.
Immediate or cancel, again this is different type of order where either it gets immediately executed or it gets cancelled. So I'm not going in detail of those things.
Disclose only a part of the actual quantity you wish to trade. Read more. https://support zerodha.com/category/trading and market/kite web and mobile/article/what is disclosed quantity feature and how to use it. Disqty.
Okay, so this is again if you want to disclose the quantity which you are buying. Usually we don't do this unless and until very heavy quantity is bought. It is not really mandatory.
Zero. Text field.
So this is the
Double tap
box
to edit.
where you can enter the quantity if you want to disclose it to the market as to how much you have bought. Okay, so I'm going ahead.
Slide to place order.
Slide to place order. This is the crucial option. So here friends, we don't have to click here to place the order. I'll go swipe to the right.
Possibly. Right arrow.
Possibly right arrow. So what happens friends is here on the possibly right arrow where voiceover says possibly right arrow, what we need to do is we have to double tap, hold it for a couple of seconds and then swipe it to the right for confirming our order or for placing our order. So if you click on the option
slide to place order,
if you double tap, nothing will happen. It will not work. And even if we say
possibly right arrow,
double tap on this possibility right arrow option, again it will not happen. So just for other users, slide to place order is the option. So once we are on this slide to place order and possibly right arrow option, what we do is we double tap. I am just doing that. Double tap, hold it and then slide towards the right. So here I go.
Possibly right arrow.
This is the right arrow. I double tap and hold and swipe to the right. There you go.
Market watch. Heading.
Now the order has got placed, even though we don't get any message or anything like that. But you must have heard, if you observe a scroll sound which we get, of the voiceover. This indicates that the order has got placed. So in order to check that, again we have the orders tab which we will go through. So this is the way we can place a buy order, and let's go to the orders tab and see whether the order has got placed or not. Now we'll go to the orders tab.
KM 9005 apps, tab 4 of 5, portfolio, tab 3 of 5, orders, tab 2 of 5.
Okay, this is the orders tab.
Selected orders, tab
Now
2 of 5.
in the orders tab we have again 3 options. Let's look at those.
Nifty 59,200 equity. Nifty 15 pending. Switch between pending and executed or Nifty 59,002. Switch between pending and executed or pending. 1 tab 1 of 3.
Okay, pending.
Selected. Executed. Tab 2 of 3. GTT. Tab 3 of 3.
GTT. Again, GTT is something which I have not explored, so I will not be going in detail. So
selected. Exit. Pending. 1 tab 1 of 3.
So pending order, once you place the order, if it is in the pending state, we will be able to see here. Let's go here.
Selected. Pending. 1 tab 1 of 3.
Once we click on the pending option.
Transaction type. Buy. Quantity. 0/1. Bank. Exchange. NSE. Product. CNC. Order type. Limit. Order placed. 1 minute ago. Order status. AMO received. Price. 925.00. Last traded price. 929.05.
Okay. So here is the order which has got now, which is it pending, because we have placed an aftermarket order. So you must have, as voiceover said, AMO rec request received. So this order, if I leave it, it will be acted on Monday if the price comes to 925. So this you will see in the pending order. Whatever order is open or is in process, you will see that in the pending order. Now in the executed order, as it
Selected.
is
Pending. 1 tab 1 of 3.
self-explanatory,
Executed. Tab
you
2 of
go
3.
here,
Selected.
executed.
Executed. Tab 2. Nifty 59,000.
So if you go
Star
to
charts indicate
executed,
funds. Possible. Equity. Nifty 59,200. Equity. Indian rupee. Pending. 1 tab 1. Select. GT. Filter items. No executed orders.
okay, no executed orders. So there are no orders currently that have been executed today, as again it's a market day. So whatever orders that have been confirmed and they have been processed, those orders will appear here. Either the order will be processed or the order would be rejected. Whatever it's the status here, you will see that. Now again, if we want to cancel this order, for example, now I have shown you as a demo, so I want to cancel the order which I have placed just now. I'll again go to the pending order option.
Pending. 1 tab 1 of 3. Selected. Pending. 1 tab 1 of 3.
Okay, pending. Now here I'm
Nifty 59,200. Nifty 59,000. Selected. Pending. Exit. GTT. Search ag. Infi. Filter items. Transaction type. Buy. Quantity. 0/1. Bank. Exchange. NSE. Product. CNC. Order type. Limit. Order placed. 3 minutes ago. Order status. AMA received. Price. 925.00. Last traded price. 929.05.
okay, so as you heard, it's giving the entire information, what price we have put, what price it has last traded at, how much is the quantity. It has given all these options. I will just double click on this.
Transaction type. Buy. Airplane mode on. Stat.
Okay, again the focus has gone to the status bar. Okay.
Bank. Exchange. Last traded price. Plus 9. Change percent. Plus 0.44%.
Okay. Now see you see what all options we get here. I'm swiping to the right.
Transaction type. Buy.
Okay, this is the buy transaction. So we have placed order for buying the stock.
Order status. AMA received. 11:48. Status bar item.
11:48. Again, it's just friends. Please excuse. It's again and again going to the status bar, but we can still use
Bank.
it.
Exchange. Last trade. Change. Transaction type. Buy. Order status. Modify.
Okay, so modify is the option. If you want to say change the price or the quantity, if you want to make any modifications to your order, you can go here.
Cancel.
Cancel. So this is the option. Cancel. If you want to cancel the order, click here. I'll just double tap this.
Dismiss. Do you want to cancel this order?
Okay, do you want to cancel this order? It's asking for a confirmation.
No. Button.
No.
Yes. Button.
I just click on yes.
Orders. Heading.
Okay.
Tap for over. Switch between. Selected. Exit.
Now
GT.
we
Filter
see
item. No pending orders.
No pending orders. As I have cancelled the order, it is showing as no pending orders. Friends, the important thing is that we don't get any message, okay, successfully cancelled or successfully placed order or anything like that. But still nothing to worry, when we can always come here and verify it. And whatever I have demonstrated, it works perfectly fine when we are confirming or swiping on the right arrow, which I mentioned earlier. So the order does get placed. It may require a bit of practice in the initial stage where we may not swipe correctly or hold and slide the right arrow correctly. That may happen, but it works well, no issues with that. So this was the orders tab which we looked at. We had 3 options there: pending, executed and GTT. GTT is again something which I have not explored, so I am not going into the details of that. Okay, so let's go back from here.
Order. Selected. Pending. Switch. Tap. Orders. Orders. Heading. Tap for overview. Orders. Orders.
Okay,
Heading.
we
Orders.
can directly
Heading.
touch the bottom tabs.
Apps. Tab 4 of 5. Portfolio. Tab 3 of 5. Apps. Watch list. Selected. Switch between different sections. Watch list. Tab 1 of 5.
Okay, this was watch list which we saw earlier.
Selected. Orders. Tab 2
we
of 5.
saw just now.
Portfolio. Tab 3 of 5.
Portfolio, again let's go here. This is the place where you will have the details of your portfolio as to what stocks you have bought, what is there. Let's go here.
Selected.
Again,
Portfolio.
friends, this
Tab 3
is
of 5.
personal, so
Selected.
for
Holdings.
demonstration
6 tab 1 of 2.
purpose I am showing this. So once we go to the portfolio tab, again you have 2 options here. So let me show you those.
Nifty 59. Selected. Holdings. 6 tab 1 of 2.
Holdings tab,
Positions. Tab 2 of 2.
position tab. So 2 of 2. So holdings refer to the stocks which you are already having in your portfolio. So let's go over this.
Start P&L. 8,007. 9. Current. Invested. Selected.
So
Switch between positions and selected. Holdings. 6 tab 1 of 2. Positions. Tab 2 of 2.
okay, so I'm swiping right.
Invested. Current. 9,762.35.
It's total. It shows the investments of your total portfolio.
8,784.75.
Okay, so it shows again what is the current status, whether the loss, P and L, whatever it may be.
P&L. Minus 977.60.
Okay, so minus 900 means it's again into the minus. It's a loss.
Minus 10.01%.
Minus 10.10%.
Search. Filter. Quantity. 5 average price. 482.00 Axis Bank. Invested amount. 2,410.00 P&L percent. Minus 20.74%. Absolute P&L. Minus 499.75 last traded price. 382.05 today's change percent. Minus 3.85%.
Yeah. So this is the option. So like Axis Bank quantity, how much we have purchased. It's giving all the information. So if I keep swiping, it will tell the position for different stocks. So this is how where you can explore of what all quantities it will easily you will be able to understand it. Let's swipe to the right.
Quantity. 0T1 quantity. 0T1 quantity.
Yeah, I'm
View
not
complete portfolio. Positions.
I'm not
Tab 2 of
exactly
selected.
disclosing
Switch
every
between position. Nifty 59,250.
stock
Quantity.
which I have
Quantity. Filter. Search.
in my
Minus 10.01.
portfolio.
P&L. 8,000. 9,000. Current. Invested.
Okay, so this is how it is going to give us the entire summary as to what is the current value of our portfolio, whether it is a profit and loss, what is the current profit, what is the loss. This all you can find in the portfolio option. So I suggest you can explore this on your own. You will even get a better idea of the same. So now friends, as if we have, let's say, a stock in our portfolio, and if we want to sell the stock, so what we do is, instead of going to the watch list and then choosing the stock and selecting the sell option, what is recommended is we come here and from our portfolio we select the stock and sell the same. And let's see what options we get here.
Current. 9,762. Quantity. 3 average price. 188.15 ITC. Invested amount. 564.45 P&L percent. Minus 15.89%. Absolute P&L. Minus 89.70 last traded price. 158.25 today's change percent. Minus 1.71%.
Okay. For example, now this is the stock ITC. I feel I want to sell this stock and I just double click on this.
Quantity. 3 average price. 188.15 ITC. Invested amount. 564.45 P&L percent. Minus 15.89%. Absolute P&L. Minus 89.70 last traded price. 158.25 today's change percent. Minus 1.71%.
Okay. So this is the again information which is very much self-explanatory. So I am swiping to the right. See what options we get.
ITC. Exchange NSE. Last traded price.
Again,
158.25.
same information, last traded price and all
Today's
that.
change. Minus 2.75.
Very much self-explanatory.
Today's change percent. Minus 1.70. ADD.
Okay, add again if you want to add more quantity of this.
Exit.
Exit. So exit is the option which is equivalent to selling the stock. When you want to exit out of this stock, this is the option which we use.
View chart.
So again, view chart, again not very relevant.
Create GTT button.
Create GTT, again this is something which I have not explored, so won't go into the details of that.
Investment. Invested amount. Current value. P&L. 564.45.
Yeah. So these are the various options you are hearing. All these details you can get.
474.75. Minus 89.70. QTY. 3 average. Price. 188.15 days.
It's
P&L minus
telling-
8.25.
It's telling the quantity, average price, all this. It's very much self-explanatory. I'm not going into those details.
View breakdown.
View breakdown.
Trend. 52 weeks.
trend.
Market depth. Bid. Orders. 00000 QTY. 00000 offer. Orders. 00000 QTY. 00000 total. 0 total. 0 volume. 0 average. Trade price 0.00 last traded quantity 0 last traded at 2020. 05. 08 1558. 13 lower circuit 142.45 upper circuit 174.05.
Yeah, so again, as we are on the holiday, so it is showing everything 00, and then what was the last traded price, what was the bracket, all this information, it is self-explanatory, it's showing you.
0.0 0.0
Again, this is something which we may not find that accessible or comprehensible, I would say. So, but let's go to the exit option.
0.00 market trend view QT -8 400 500 P and L current value invested amount investment today's change last exchange ITC create G view chart exit.
Okay, so when we click on the exit option, here we are presented with the same screen which was present when we were buying the stock. Okay, so let's look at this.
Possibly ITC exchange NSE last traded price 1 absolute change -2.7 change percent -1 tap to switch between place an order for the number of stock tap to switch between transaction type.
Okay, now again tap to switch between transaction type, as we have already selected exit, so it is a sell transaction, but let's show you this for your confirmation.
Type dismiss type buy.
Okay, buy,
sell
sell. Yeah, these are the two options. So
buy,
again, I'll
sell.
click on sell option. You don't really need to get here if you are sure as to what you have already selected in the previous screen.
Possibly back IT exchange
so
last absolute change percent tap to switch between place an order for the number of stocks or lots entered here.
Now
Quantity.
again, same screen, no change.
Lot
Let's swipe
1.
to the right.
Place an order at this tick 0.05 03 text field.
Okay, 0
Double tap to
3.
edit.
Friends, this is the important thing. Here what has happened is by default it is showing the entire quantity of the stock which you are having. So either you can keep this, or you want to, let's say out of the 3 stocks, so I have 3 quantity. If I want to change it to 1, or I want to sell only 2 out of the 3, or 1 out of 3, or all of them, so by default here it is giving all. So let's say now I don't want to change this. If you want, you can go ahead into this text box and change the quantity which you want to sell.
Tap to pick price from market depth. Choose a product code to tap 03 text field.
Yeah,
Double tap
this
to
is
edit.
the 3 quantity, even though it's not speaking, but we can understand this.
Tap to pick price from market depth. Choose a product code to avail leverage or buy for long-term trades. Cash and carry CNC.
Again, here we choose cash and carry CNC. This is the option which we choose.
Margin intraday score off, MIS. Choose an order type to determine at what price the order is to. Order.
Okay. Now again come here.
Market. Limit.
Market. So whatever is the current market price, if you want to sell on that, you can choose this market option.
Choose an order type to margin intraday score off, cash and carry CNC.
I choose CNC first, which I have not
Cash and carry
chosen.
CNC. Margin intraday score off, MIS.
I have to go swipe right here.
Choose an order type to determine at what price
Order
the order is
type.
to. Market.
Market is the current market price. Again, today is holiday, so it won't work.
Limit.
Limit. This is my favorite.
Limit.
This option again allows us to set the price where we want to sell. So similar to what we had specified in the earlier buying screen, where we had specified the price where we wanted to buy the stock. Similarly, we can specify the sell price where you want to sell the stock.
Choose an margin cash and choose a tap to pick price 0.0 158.25.
Yeah, so
Text
I
field.
have swiped
Double tap to
again
edit.
back to the left side, so that I can come to this edit box after the box of quantity.
03 text
Yeah,
field.
3. This is the
Double tap to
quantity
edit.
box which we had seen earlier.
0.0 158.25.
Yeah,
Text
this
field.
is the price
Double
box.
tap to edit.
I
Text
enter
field
this.
is editing. 158.25. Insertion point at start.
Again.
Insertion point at end.
Double tap to go to the end of the position.
9. Delete. 5.
Let's say
Delete. 2.
I
Delete.
want
Full
to
stop. Delete.
specify-
8. Delete. 5. Delete. 1. Delete.
I specify the
2.
price
2.
as
0. 0. 0. 0.
200. Okay, so the 200.
Possibly. Back.
I specify. So whatever price you specify, it will be for per quantity. So in this case, say three stocks, and price is 200, which I want to specify, which I have
Possible.
specified.
Abs. Change. Tap to place an order. Lot. Place an order. Tick. 0.03. Text field.
3 is the
Double tap.
quantity.
0.0. Text field. Is editing. 200. Character
200
mode.
is
Insertion
the
point at end.
stock price.
Tap to pick
which
price from market depth.
I have specified. Again, tap to select market price will not be applicable, as we have chosen our own price.
Choose a product code to avail. Cash and carry CNC. Margin intraday score off. MIS.
So, here CNC again we have chosen.
Choose an order type to market.
Market
Limit.
limit. So limit is the one which we have already selected. We can again click on that.
Limit. Stop loss. SL.
Stop loss, again what I had discussed earlier. If you want to put a stop loss,
Stop loss market. SLM.
stop loss market,
Advanced.
same screen as what it was earlier.
Choose between regular and advanced order types.
Okay,
Variety.
regular.
Regular. Bracket order. Cover order. Aftermarket order.
Again, this has to be aftermarket order because currently
Aftermarket
it's a
order.
holiday. So I chose aftermarket order. I
Define the
swipe
lifetime
right,
of the order. Day.
day,
Immediate or cancel.
immediate or cancel. Again, same as what we discussed.
Disclose only a part of the actual quantity you wish to trade.
disclosing-
Read more. https://support zerodha.com/category/trading and market/kite web and mobile/article/what is disclosed quantity feature and how to use it. Disc QTY. 0. Text
Again,
field.
if you want to
Double tap to
disclose
edit.
the quantity you want to sell, as we discussed, similar to buy, the same concept is here also for selling.
Slide to place order.
Slide to place order,
Possibly. Right arrow.
possibly right arrow. Now here there is one difference which I want to specify, friends. In the buying, when you slide to place order, you don't have to give any authentication. The order directly gets placed when you are swiping and holding on this right arrow. But as far as selling is concerned, the moment when I double tap and slide for confirmation, if you have your Face ID or Touch ID enabled, it will ask for that, or else you will have to enter the PIN. That is why I recommend that Face ID or Touch ID should be enabled, so that you can save the time of entering the PIN. This is especially useful when you are placing a market order where the price keep fluctuating. So this is something which we have to be aware of. So I'll just again place on the order.
Possibly. Right arrow.
Right arrow, I just double tap, hold and swipe to the right.
Alert. Face ID authenticated.
Yeah.
Kite.
So it immediately asks for
Quantity,
Face ID.
5 average price,
And I just
307.
held that and then it authenticated. So now my sell order has been placed. Again, we can verify this. We go to the orders tab.
Watch list. Orders. Tab 2 of 5. Selected. Orders.
Okay.
Tab 2 of
Again,
5.
orders tab. Here we had seen
Nifty. Selected. Pending. 1 tab 1 of 3.
pending,
Executed. 1 tab 2 of 3.
and
GTT. Tab 3 of 3.
GTT. So no, anyways, today's holiday, so market order or this executed, it will not happen. Let's go to the
Executed.
pending.
Selected. Pending. 1
We
tab
are
1 of
already
3.
in the
Execute.
pending.
GT. Search. Filter items. Transaction type. Sell. Quantity. 0/3 ITC. Exchange. NSE. Product. CNC. Order type. Limit. Order placed. Just now. Order status. AMO rec received. Price. 200.00 last traded price. 158.25.
Yeah, so it's pretty self-explanatory. You have got a confirmation that your order has got placed, what price, and it's a type of order, it's a sell order. So it's very much self-explanatory and very much accessible. So this is something which you can use. Now again, I'll cancel this.
Transaction
I
type.
am
Sell.
going to
Quantity. 0/3 ITC.
this
Exchange.
stock, I
NSE.
double
Product.
tap.
Transaction type. Sell.
And-
Airplane mode. Dinesh.
Again, it's gone to the status bar. I'm
ITC.
swiping to the
Exchange.
right.
Last trade. Change percent. Transaction. Order stat. Modify.
Modify, if I want to again modify this,
Cancel.
cancel it. So I want to cancel it. So I double tap on this.
Dismiss. Do you want to cancel this order? No. Button. Yes. Button.
Yes. So
Orders.
the
Heading.
order has been cancelled. So friends, this is the demo which I wanted to share, because as a beginners we really don't come to know as to what is accessible, what is not. And since during placing orders especially, as voiceover is not speaking the checked or unchecked, so as a beginner it can be confusing. So I hope this will help you and in the coming days for placement of orders and using the app effectively. Few more points I wanted to stress upon. The thing is that first thing, the whenever you sell any stock through zerodha, you are charged a flat fee of 15.93. This is called the DOP price, DOP. So DP fees it is called. So whenever you are selling a stock, you have to keep in mind for which you will be charged 15.93. So I hope friends you would be benefited from this demo. Again, it's a first time demo from my end, so please excuse me if I have not explained things in a proper way. And if you have any feedback, you can please write to me on dineshthole@gmail.com. That is Dinesh, D for Delhi, I for India, N for Nagpur, E for everyday, S for South, H for Hong Kong. So Dinesh Thole, that is T for tomato, H for Hong Kong, O for open, L for London, E for elephant. So Dinesh Thole @gmail.com. Let's see in the coming days, maybe I would try and demonstrate few more apps. So thank you so much for listening.